Older men don't realize younger women love it when they do this one simple thing. Most men try to impress with volume, bigger plans, longer texts, louder energy, but the move that quietly wins is completely different and much more subtle. Do the opposite. Close the loop. Not with speeches, not with grand gestures, but with tidy endings and clean follow-through. Younger women clock this instantly because it's rare, and it makes everything with you feel safe, simple, and strangely magnetic. 1 U time. Stamp your intentions Thursday 7 p.m. works. If that changes, I'll tell you by noon. Then shocker. You actually update her by noon. That tiny closure does more than logistics. It tells her your words have expiry dates and audit trails. You're not leaving her to stew and maybe land. You're installing handrails on the staircase so she can enjoy the climb. This is not just about being punctual. It signals reliability, which is one of the most underrated qualities in attraction and trustworthiness that makes her feel grounded in your presence. 2. You reschedule like an adult, not a ghost. Life moves, and sometimes plans have to shift. If you need to shift plans, you present 2 new options in the same breath. Can't do tonight, prefer Saturday morning hike or Tuesday after work. That. Swift loop close sidesteps the unspoken test of will. He disappear when it's inconvenient. You don't vanish. You plot the route and keep the journey alive. This shows adaptability and respect for her time and feelings, which builds a quiet but powerful connection. 3. You end moments with a next step, not a cliffhanger. After a date, I liked the bookstore detour. Next time I'm showing you the cafe with the piano. That single sentence pins a bookmark in her brain. Now your story has a spine. Younger men often leave scenes dangling. You give scenes a sequel. Anticipation grows because it has an address. This is emotional investment happening naturally and effortlessly. 4. You return tiny things promptly and she notices. She lends a scarf, a pen, a book. It boomerangs back fast. In better shape maybe with a page tab or a note. Chapter 4, Margin Star. Closing small loops signals you won't trap her energy in your orbit. Possessions, plans, promises. You send them home on time. Reliability is surprisingly flirtatious when it's this specific. Small gestures like this are the unseen glue of lasting attraction. 5. You recap once clearly, then stop texting in circles. Spirals kill attraction. You break them with one crisp summary. Saturday. Meet $10 market first, then gallery. I'll drive. That micro-executive summary lowers the mental tax of being around you. She can relax into her feminine curiosity because you removed the cognitive clutter. Calm men are uncommon. Calming men are unforgettable. This is emotional clarity that feels like a safe harbor. 6. You circle back without being prompted. If she mentions an exam, a launch, a family thing, you don't fish for a pat on the head with, "See, I remembered." You simply check in at the right time. How did Tuesday go? That is loop closing is presence attention with a memory attached. It converts casual into considered without tipping into try hard. It shows genuine interest and attentiveness, which are key ingredients to emotional intimacy. 7. You close the night, not just the bill. At the end of a date, you don't perform the awkward linger. You frame it cleanly. I'm heading out in 5. Walk you to your car, then a warm goodbye that lands the moment. Not a smudge of uncertainty. Not a messy fade closure makes space for desire to accumulate rather than leak away in ambiguity. This is how you leave her wanting more instead of confused or exhausted. 8. You apologize with a repair, not a paragraph. When you miss the mark, you don't craft a novel. You name it, repair it, and define a new boundary. I was late. Won't happen again. If I'm running behind, I'll message 30 minutes prior. That's an apology that turns into an operating system. She learns that problems with you get concluded, not composted. This shows accountability and respect, which is deeply attractive. If you want to master this kind of magnetic communication and understand the subtle art of connection, stick around for more insights from Dark Facts 2.0, where we dive deep into what really moves people and relationships in ways that most miss. Hit subscribe and stay tuned for more real talk that cuts through the noise and empowers you to be the kind of man who closes loops, builds trust, and wins quietly but powerfully.